I was suffocating under deadlines, doubts, and chaos, clutching my coffee as my heart raced, certain I'd never find calm again. Burnout broke me, my teaching job a blur of grading and guilt, my kids' laughter fading. Stoic philosophy became my lifeline, transforming stress into strength. Welcome to Stoic Reign, where Stoicism exercises rooted in ancient wisdom reduce anxiety, boost productivity, and nurture mental health. For middle-aged Americans overwhelmed by life's storms, this 15-day Stoic Stress Shield sparks Stoicism, motivation, Stoicism mindset, and peace, guiding you to resilient Stoicism daily habits. Comment, I rise, to join us. Stress isn't just pressure, it's a thief stealing clarity, joy, and connection. I learned this when burnout left me, hollow, snapping at my family, dreading my classroom. The spiral wasn't just exhaustion, it was losing my grip on what I could control. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." These Stoicism exercises didn't erase stress, they gave me tools to master it. Whether battling work overload, family tension, or self-doubt, Stoicism practice builds a Stoicism mindset for self-improvement. Perfect for Stoicism for beginners or Stoicism for women, this journey fosters Stoicism relationships and Stoicism on love. Meet 5 Americans who used Stoicism lessons to conquer stress, starting with me. Modern Stoics. Stories that anchor your calm. Claire, a 37-year-old teacher from Portland, felt crushed by endless grading and parent meetings, her patience fraying. Snapping at her kids left her guilt-ridden, their giggles replaced by silence. The anchor of calm exercise changed her mornings. Pressing her palms, breathing deeply, she chose peace, smiling at a student. Seneca's words, "We suffer more in imagination than reality," guided her. This Stoicism practice eased her anxiety, restoring laughter at home. Stoicism for women gave Claire a Stoicism daily anchor for mental health. Derek, a 41-year-old, divorced dad from Austin, battled loneliness and work stress, his bond with his daughter fraying. Each unanswered text from her stung, isolating him further. The flame of release let him burn worries like "I'm failing her," calling her to share a joke. Epictetus said, "Let go what you cannot control." This Stoicism exercise calmed Derek's stress, rebuilding Stoicism relationships. His daughter's weekend visits filled with laughter prove Stoicism motivation's power. Amara, a 39-year-old nurse from Chicago, felt foggy from long shifts and patient losses, dreading her hospital rounds. Her spark dimmed, her smiles forced. The thread of gratitude shifted her focus. Thanking a coworker daily rekindled her warmth. Marcus Aurelius said, "We are made for each other." This Stoicism practice sharpened her mindfulness, easing dread. Amara's renewed focus, praising her team, shows Stoicism for women fosters mental health and Stoicism daily clarity. Neil, a 44-year-old manager from Phoenix, faced workplace conflicts and tight deadlines, his team's morale sinking. His stress sparked sharp words, pushing colleagues away. The lens of clarity helped him list one controllable action daily, mediating calmly. Epictetus said, "Focus on what's yours." This Stoicism lesson boosted productivity and Stoicism mindset. Neil's team now thrives, their trust rebuilt, proving Stoic quotes guide self-improvement. Sophia, a 50-year-old widow from Boston, was overwhelmed by grief and financial stress, her hope fading. Nights alone felt endless, her dreams buried with her husband. The crest of renewal gave her purpose. Writing goals like joining a book club, she felt alive meeting new friends. Marcus Aurelius said, "Begin now to live." This Stoicism exercise ignited Stoicism on love. Sophia's warm smile returns, a testament to Stoic philosophy's renewal. These stories show how Stoicism exercises tame stress, fostering Stoicism relationships, Stoicism motivation, and self-improvement. Now let's dive into the 15-day Stoic Stress Shield, inspired by these lives to build your Stoicism daily resilience. Why Stoicism transforms stress. Marcus Aurelius wrote, The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. In a world of relentless notifications, financial strain, and silent fears, stress clouds your mind. Stoicism exercises redirect your focus to what you control, crafting a Stoicism mindset that turns challenges into growth. Whether facing career shifts, family tensions, or personal doubts, Stoic philosophy brings serenity. These Stoicism lessons resonate with Stoicism for beginners, Stoicism for women, and those craving Stoicism motivation, fostering mental health, productivity, and Stoicism relationships. Here are 15 Stoicism practices to reduce anxiety, spark Stoicism daily clarity, and ignite self-improvement. Stoicism exercises for your Stoic stress shield, anchor of calm, ground your peace. We suffer more in imagination than reality. Seneca, what it is, an anchor to steady your mind. How to do it. Each morning, press your palms together for 3 minutes, breathing deeply. Picture an anchor settling in calm seas. Say, I choose calm. Act like smiling at someone. Journal the peace. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise reduces anxiety, fostering mindfulness. Claire used it to restore her family's laughter, grounding her Stoicism daily mental health. Flame of release, burn your worries. Let go what you cannot control. Epictetus, what it is, a flame to dissolve stress. How to do it. Each evening, visualize a worry like I'll fail, burning away for 4 minutes. Say, I let this go. Act like organizing a task. Journal the relief. Why it works. This Stoicism practice eases stress, boosting Stoicism relationships. Derek used it to reconnect with his daughter, fueling Stoicism motivation. Thread of gratitude. Weave connection. We are made for each other. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. A thread to bind warmth. How to do it. Daily, thank someone, like a colleague, for 3 minutes saying, your help matters. Act like sending a note. Journal the bond. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise fosters Stoicism relationships and mental health. Amara used it to sharpen focus, proving Stoicism for women's power lens of clarity. Focus your action. Focus on what's yours. Epictetus, what it is, a lens to cut through chaos. How to do it. Each morning list one controllable action, like finish a task, for 3 minutes. Act during stress, saying, my focus sharpens. Journal the result. Why it works. This Stoicism practice boosts productivity and Stoicism mindset. Neil used it to lead his team, driving self-improvement. Pulse of courage. Face your fears. Act with boldness. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. A pulse to spark bravery. How to do it. Each evening, tap your wrist for 4 minutes, picturing a fear, like I'll mess up. Say, I face this. Act like speaking up. Journal the strength. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise reduces anxiety, igniting Stoicism motivation. It fosters Stoicism daily courage for any challenge. Horizon of stillness. Quiet the storm. Judge clearly what is. Epictetus, what it is. A horizon to calm your mind. How to do it. Each morning, observe nature, like clouds moving, for 4 minutes, without judgment. Say, this is not my stress. Journal the serenity. Why it works. This Stoicism practice boosts mindfulness, easing stress. It's ideal for Stoicism for beginners seeking mental health. Spark of purpose. Ignite your why. Begin now to live. Seneca, what it is. A spark to fuel meaning. How to do it. Each morning, set one intention, like I'll listen fully, for 3 minutes. Say, this is my purpose. Act like engaging. Journal the drive. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise sparks Stoicism motivation and productivity. Grounding Stoicism, daily habits. Oath of kindness. Lift others. Kindness is invincible. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. An oath to spread warmth. Onti. To do it. Each evening, commit to a kind act, like helping a neighbor for 3 minutes. Act within 24 hours saying, I lift others. Journal the joy. Why it works. This Stoicism practice strengthens Stoicism on love, fostering Stoicism for women's connections. Mirror of growth. See your strength. You are enough. Marcus Aurelius. What it is. A mirror to reflect progress. How? To do it. Each morning, stand before a mirror for 4 minutes saying, I grow stronger. Note one progress like I stayed calm. Journal the growth, why it works. This Stoicism exercise boosts self-improvement and mental health, building a Stoicism mindset. Tide of acceptance. Flow with fate. Fate leads the willing. Seneca, what it is. A tide to embrace the moment. How? To do it. Each evening, pour water into a glass for 3 minutes saying, I accept this moment. Act like letting go a worry. Journal the peace. Why it works. This Stoicism practice reduces anxiety, fostering Stoicism, daily serenity. Beacon of perspective. Rise above. Look to the stars for truth. Marcus Aurelius. What it is. A beacon to broaden your view. How to do it. Each night, visualize your life from above like a star for 5 minutes. Say, this is my place. Journal the clarity. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise sparks Stoicism motivation, enhancing mental health and Stoicism mindset. Crest of renewal. Start anew. Begin now to live. Marcus Aurelius. What it is. A crest to spark hope. How to do it. Each evening, write a new goal like join a club for 5 minutes saying, I rise anew. Act like signing up. Journal the purpose. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise ignites Stoicism on love and self-improvement. Sophia used it to thrive. Tapestry of resolve. Weave your will. What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. Seneca, what it is. A tapestry to stitch determination. How to do it. Each morning, trace a pattern on your palm for 4 minutes, picturing a goal like finish a project. Say, my will weaves. Act like drafting a plan. Journal the progress. Why? It works. This Stoicism exercise boosts productivity and Stoicism mindset, grounding Stoicism daily action. It's unique, fostering resolve without overlapping prior exercises. Ember of vision, kindle creativity. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. Marcus Aurelius. What it is. An ember to spark innovation. How? To do it. When stuck like on a task, hold a warm object like a mug for 3 minutes, picturing an ember glowing. Ask, what's one new way forward? Act like trying it, say, my vision kindles. Journal the idea. Why it works. This Stoicism practice drives self-improvement and Stoicism motivation, distinct from mindfulness-focused exercises, enhancing creativity, hearth of bonds, warm your ties, no one is an island. Epictetus, what it is. A hearth to strengthen connections. How to do it. Weekly, sit for 5 minutes picturing a hearth warming loved ones. Write one way to nurture a bond like call a friend. Act saying, my bond's warm. Journal the connection. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise fosters Stoicism relationships and Stoicism on love, unique in building social ties for mental health. Why these Stoicism exercises transform. These 15 Stoicism exercises form your Stoic stress shield, turning chaos into clarity, doubt into action, and stress into strength. They reduce anxiety by focusing on what you control, boost productivity through deliberate steps, and nurture mental health with mindfulness. Rooted in Stoic quotes from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. They're crafted for Stoicism for beginners, Stoicism for women, and Stoicism daily habits. Whether easing workplace stress, healing Stoicism relationships, or rediscovering Stoicism on love, these Stoicism practices build a Stoicism mindset. Start with anchor of calm for instant peace or ember of vision for creativity. Practicing one daily for 15 days. Track in a Stoic Reign journal to see your self-improvement unfold. Stoic philosophy isn't for ancient emperors, it's for hearts like Claire reclaiming calm, Derek rebuilding bonds, Amara finding focus, Neil leading with clarity, and Sophia rediscovering hope. These Stoicism exercises fit busy lives, taking minutes but delivering lasting Stoicism motivation. Picture a chaotic moment, a missed deadline, a tense argument, a sleepless night. Instead of spiraling, you say, "I rise." That's Stoic philosophy alive, fueled by Stoicism lessons for Stoicism, daily resilience. Begin your Stoic transformation. Today, your mind isn't fixed. It's a canvas waiting for your brush. These Stoicism exercises transform stress into growth, keeping your mental health strong and your Stoicism relationships warm. Try thread of gratitude today to spark connection or tapestry of resolve tomorrow to drive action. Commit to one Stoicism practice daily for 15 days and watch your Stoicism mindset shine. What if today you chose calm over chaos, one deliberate step at a time? Join the Stoic Reign movement, comment "I rise," and share your favorite Stoicism exercise like Flame of Release or Hearth of Bonds. Take our 15-day Stoic Stress Shield quest. Live one practice daily, tag a friend, and subscribe for more Stoicism motivation. Share this with someone needing Stoicism for beginners clarity. Your resilience begins now with Stoic Reign.